Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to a brand new video today. For today's video is another video to what I normally do for Tranmere. Obviously Tranmere have now announced a new manager in Darryl Clark. My thoughts on that is not the greatest, but that's just my opinion. So I'm going to be doing my thoughts on who I think should be coming to Tranmere for next season. There's a few players that I've gone for which I think could do a good job. But obviously there's about 8 or 9 people that I've put in, so it's going to be a long video, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this. So going into my first one is going to be a striker that I think we need, and that is Andy Cook. Andy Cook is a player that likes scoring goals, and from what I've seen of him in the last few seasons that he's been playing football, he's been unbelievable. Scoring a lot of goals is what you need in a team, and for me, from what I've seen of him, I think he's one of the best. And honestly, my thoughts on that, Andy Cook to come to Tranmere, back to Tranmere. From when I seen him playing for Tranmere, I thought he was very good. He did start when we did sign him from Barrow Football Club, which I thought was very good. When he came to Barrow, he did score about 47 goals, and then when he came to Tranmere, he scored 49 goals for us in that season when he was with us from 2016 to 2018, so scoring 49 goals in two seasons is not bad. But honestly, when he did come back to Tranmere, he only played 5 games from what I do remember, but he didn't score. But for me, I honestly think bringing him back to Tranmere for a third time, I think it could happen and I think it could work. But for me, I think this would be a very good appointment for Tranmere if we can bring him in. From what I've seen of him, I think he's a very good player, and from what I've seen of him, I think he's very good at what he does. And I think that could be a very good signing for Tranmere, even though he is getting on a bit. I think most of the players get on a bit, don't they? But honestly, Andy Cook is 35 years old, so he could have his last few months or last few seasons with Tranmere. I think that would be very good if he can come back to Tranmere, but this is just my opinion. I would love to see Andy Cook back at Tranmere. When I think Tranmere played Grimsby at the end of the season, I don't think he scored against us, which was very good because Andy Cook is well known to scoring against Tranmere, which is very good. But let's hope he can stand with us for this coming season. So come on, Andy Cook. So hope you guys enjoy that one. So that is Andy Cook for number 1. Hello. So going into my second person that I think could come to Tranmere is a person called James Gibbons. James Gibbons is 28 years old from Stoke-on-Trent in Trentham. He's 5'9". He's a fullback. He is at Cambridge United at the moment, but he did get released from them last season. This is James Gibbons. James Gibbons played in the youth career for Port Vale from 2009 to 2016. Then after that, in his senior career from 2016 to 2022, was at Port Vale for 111 games and scored 3 goals. And then he went to League Town on loan, played 4 games, didn't score in 2016. From 2022 to 2024, he went to Bristol Rovers and played 37 games and scored no goals. With that time, Darryl Clark was the manager of Bristol Rovers at that time as well. And then after Bristol Rovers, he did go to Cambridge United on loan, played 13 times and scored no goals. From 2024, went to Cambridge. He stayed at Cambridge and played there and played 68 games and scored 7 goals. So for me, I think this is a doable one that we will do and get, because he is a fullback, and I do think we need a fullback and plays left back or right back, because that is what we need as a team, and we need to play like we can do and going into each and every game for next season now with a winning performance. So if that happens, we bring him in. I'm happy with it, because that is what we need. We need a player that can actually adapt to a game and to get a win. So for me, for James Gibbons to come in, I'm alright with that if that happens, because I think that will definitely happen, which I am very hopeful for. So we'll see, guys. I'm going into the next one. So this is my third one, my third pick that I do think would happen, will be coming to Tranmere Rovers, and that is a player called Ellis Harrison. Ellis Harrison is 32 years old, born on the 29th of January 1994. From Newport, Wales. 5'11", is a centre forward. His current team is Bristol Rovers, where he's now been released. He did start his career at Bristol Rovers in 2011. Then from 2011 till 2018, he was at Bristol Rovers, played 185 times, scored 44 goals. Then went to Ipswich Town, played for Ipswich in 2018 to 2019, played 16 times and scored 1 goal. Then went to Portsmouth from 2019 to 2022, played 64 times, scored 9 goals. Went to Fleetwood, played 2022, played for Fleetwood and played 20 times, scored 6 goals. And then from Port Vale in 2022 to 2023, he went to Port Vale, played 34 times and scored 11 goals. Then went to MK Dons, played 50 games and scored 11 goals. Then after that, he went to, after MK Dons, scored 11 goals. Went to Walsall in 2025 and scored 3 goals and played 12 games. Then went to Bristol Rovers, played 38 games and scored 11 goals. My thoughts on Ellis Harrison coming to Tranmere Rovers: I think it's winnable, because he has actually managed him. Ellis Harrison has been managed by Darrell Clark, which would make sense if he does come to Tranmere Rovers. But this is just what I'm thinking that will happen. So, mine being realistic, I think, will it happen? Maybe, but don't say it will, because it might not happen, but you never say never. But this is just my opinion. Do I think it will happen? I think it could possibly happen, so hopefully that will. So going into my next one. Hello, so going into my next one is Arthur James Reed. Arthur James Reed was born on the 3rd November 1999, aged 26, from Camden, England, 5'10", who is a midfielder. My thoughts on this player: I think he's very good from what I've seen of him. I think he's very decent, very technical. I think he's what Tranmere need, in my opinion, who is also out of contract. He did start his career at Luton Town in 2016. From 2016 to 2019, he was at Luton Town and he didn't really get a game, but for me. And then went to Hemel Hempstead, played 4 games. Probably played more because obviously he was only young then. Then went to Brentford from 2019 to 2021. Didn't play a game, but he probably played a few games for the youth, but wouldn't surprise me. Then from 2020 to 2021, played for Stevenage on loan, played 31 times and scored 2 goals. Then went to Stevenage again and obviously signed for them. From 2021 to 2023, played for Stevenage, played 30 games and scored 1 goal. Then from 2023 and then so on, he went to Colchester United, played 146 games and also scored 12 goals. Being realistic, do I think this could work? Do I think it will happen? Possibly not, but you never say never, because he is our contract. And from what I've seen, I think he's an okay player from what I've seen. But will it happen? Maybe. I'm not too sure on this, but yeah, I'm just hoping, seeing what will happen. So going into the next one. So going into my last two is the one and only James Norwood. James Norwood is out of contract at this moment in time, who is 35 years old. The reason why I'm only saying him because he's out of contract and he's a former Tranmere player. I would love to see him back at Tranmere because I think it was unbelievable for us. And if he can do well again, that'd be awesome. But if he doesn't come, it's not the end of the world. He is from Eastbourne, England. 5'10" striker. Of his team at the moment is Fleetwood, but he has been released. He started his career in 1996 to 2002. Went to Old Town Boys. Then went to Brighton Hove Albion. Played from 2002 to 20. From 2002 to 2004. Then from 2004 to 2005, he went to Crystal Palace. Then went to Eastbourne Town from 2005 to 2009. Then, in his senior career, he went to Eastbourne Town, played 16 games, scored 8 goals. Went to Exeter City, played 4 games, didn't score, from 2009 to 2011. Then went to Sutton United on loan, played 12 games, scored 3 goals. After that, he went to Forest Green on loan, played 11 games, scored 2 goals. Then went to Eastbourne back again on loan, played 4 games, didn't score. Then went to Forest Green, where he played from 2011 to 2015. Played 161 games and scored 48 goals. That's not bad. Then went to the mighty Tranmere Rovers from 2015 to 2019. Scored a whopping 92 goals. What a player, what a guy. After that, from 2019 to 2022, played 77 games, scored 26 goals. Then went to Barnsley. After that, played 42 games, scored 12 goals. Then went to Oldham, played 65 games, scored 26 goals. After that, went to Fleetwood Town, played 18 games, scored 2 goals. That's not great, but it could do better. But for me, I honestly think him coming back to Tranmere would be awesome for the club. From what I've seen of him, I think he's a great guy, and obviously he knows what the clubs are all about, especially with the likes of Connor Jennings. Connor Jennings knows a lot about the club, which I think them two are like best mates from what I know. Honestly, them being back, Cook and Norwood being back would be awesome. Awesome. If that happens, I'm alright with that. But for me, we have to have another player like a striker because that is young, that knows how to play football, and I think it would be very good. But honestly, if that happens, come on, let's go. So we're going to do one more for this, and yeah, that is James Norwood. So hopefully you enjoyed that. So going into my last one that I've chosen is a player who is a goalkeeper called Matthew Ryan Macy. Matt Lacey was a goalie, obviously is from Bath, England, 31 years old, 6'7", which is good for a keeper. I think very good, which I think is what we need. A goalie that is tall, that is good. Could be the second goalie for um Lou McGee if Lou McGee's back, or if he's injured, he could get replaced by Matt Macy, which I think would be a good thing. Matt Macy did start his youth career at Bristol Rovers from 2009 to 2013. From 2013, from 2013 to 2014, he was at Arsenal. He went to Arsenal in 2014 to 2021, played in the youth, played in the kids things. Obviously from there he didn't really get a game, but he probably played 1 or 2 games. Then after 2015 went to Accrington Stanley on loan, played 4 games. Then from 2017 he went to Luton, played 11 games, and obviously no goals because he's a goalie. Then went to Plymouth, played 34 games on loan in 2018 to 2019. Then went to Hibernian in 2021 to 2022 in Hibernian, played 35 games. Then went to Luton back for 1 season. He didn't get a game really. Then from 2023 played for Portsmouth on loan, played 21 games. And then obviously South Portsmouth played in 2024, didn't really get a game. Then went to Colchester from 2024, played 71 games. My thoughts on this: if he's a backup goalie, I'll be alright with it, but we just have to see what will happen. If he will come in, I don't see why not, why he won't, because obviously he's a tall keeper, which is good for the team. Obviously, make sure there's no goals that are going in the back of the net for Tranmere will be very good. So obviously my thoughts from when he was at Colchester, I thought he was alright from what I've seen, but that is just my opinion, what I think of him. But yeah, whatever happens, happens. So my thoughts on that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe for new, and I'll see you guys into the next video. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe to Alex Duncan, yeah?
Yeah. Cheers, baby.